Hi, it's me again. And today, I just wanted to go over a little bit about how to do your videos to your utmost ability. And some of the videos that I've seen this week needed a little more prepping, so we're going to cover a little bit of what needs to be done in here today. Let's start off with make sure your phone is fully charged, because that did happen to somebody. They got part of the way through their groom and their camera quit. So they had to stop what they were doing, plug their phone in, and go back to recording, which is okay, but not ideal. So make sure your phone's fully charged. Also, if you're using a telephone, put it in front-facing camera mode, not in rear-facing camera mode. In other words, put it in selfie mode and put it sideways. Not portrait, but landscape. That gives you a wider field of vision. I'm going to see your whole table that way, because right now this is my 42-inch table, 38-inch table. Anyway, you can see my whole table for the most part in this shot right here, except where my Diet Coke is. But that gives me a wider field of view, and it's a lot easier to take care of. Also, having a tripod or even a camera clamp that'll attach to the end of your table or to your arm or wherever. A kickstand to sit on a grooming table opposite you or the shelf next to you is a good thing. My camera is actually on a tripod right now and it's a little crooked, but that's because I didn't take the time to straighten it up. If you're using a laptop or a webcam, set it on a table or a shelf. Don't try to sit it on the table with you, because it's going to be too close. And always do a test run. Do a short, even if it's just a half a minute video, just to see what it looks like before you actually commit to grooming your dog. High def is better than regular quality. Not everybody's phone will do it, but most of the phones these days will. And if you're using a webcam, most of the newer ones are high def. It just gives me a little more ability to see every hair, every blend, every toenail, all of that good stuff. As for lighting, because that's another thing most people say, if you can see it, I can see it. Now, I have an overhead light on my table, so there's an overhead light on my arm. That helps, but you don't have to go buy a fancy light or anything like that. Just use your lighting in your grooming room. Again, though, do a test, because if it's not dark, if it's not light enough, you're going to need to bring in some added light, either from a window or from an external source. But do a 30-minute or a 30-second to a minute test just to see what it looks like. And if it looks good to you, chances are it will to me. If you have any questions, PM me, email me at debbiehilly@gmail.com, and we'll figure something out. Whenever possible, try to have either your phone turned off as far as ringing goes, forwarded to another line if you're using a landline, or in my case, I take it off the hook and lay it down somewhere. That way I don't get interrupted while I'm videotaping, because the minute I turn on a camera, that phone's going to ring 10 times. And yes, I have a corded phone. There's something very, very satisfying about being able to slam this phone down when you get aggravated with your husband, with your kids, that client that wants to know, can you do Max, the white Maltese, today? Yeah, they've been here before. Not like we don't all know that routine, right? All right. If you don't have the ability to either take your phone off the hook or forward it to another phone, try to get somebody to answer the phone for you. The least interruptions, the better. I also understand that sometimes you may have to stop. Just pause the camera, set the dog up, do it safely. We'll be okay. Clean, organized station, of course. Try to have everything ready. Nothing worse than not having a battery charged on a clipper. Nothing worse than not having the 7F blade that you left in the other room, or the snap-on combs that you forgot you didn't have. I've done it. I can get in the middle of a video and go, shoot. And have to turn off the camera, go get it, and come back. It's annoying. and it's a time suck. So you don't want to do that if you don't have to. Dress appropriately. I don't want to see spaghetti straps. I don't want to see flip-flops. I don't want to see bare feet. Dress like you were going to work at an upscale salon if you have to. Prefer a smock, if not an apron. Something that repels hair, just so I know that you're not covered in hair and I understand that you understand the professional appearance. Pull your hair out of your face so that you're not constantly going like this, like I have done in the past. It's all common sense stuff. If you have a drink, don't put it on your table like I've done. Put it off to the side just so that it's not going to get knocked over and you're going to have to stop and go clean up a mess and then come back to me again. Two things about video quality. You can do a live upload to either Messenger, which I don't think is going to be big enough for this, or to YouTube if you have a YouTube channel, or using our YouTube channel, which if you'll message me, I'll send you the sign-in information for that channel so you can use it if you don't already have a YouTube channel. But you can do a live upload or a live broadcast to that, but the quality suffers usually. At least it does in my salon. There's a slight lag and a little bit of a delay, and the video quality is never 1080p. It's going to be standard def, very most of the time. At least it is in here. So your best bet is to do a video and then upload it. And that can take a couple of hours to upload, sometimes longer, depending on your upload speed. And I can't tell you how long that's going to take because it's going to depend on whether you're using Wi-Fi, whether you're using your data package for your cell phone. It's been a long week. Or how you're doing it. But it can take several hours. If you've got a 2-hour-long video, you might do better to stop it an hour in and do it in 2 pieces. Just say, I'm going to stop this now because the video is getting too long, and upload 1 hour and then the next. If you're using our YouTube channel, just make sure that it's unlisted. Not private, unlisted. Nobody without a link can see that. But the reason why that works is that if I have to have, let's say, Daryl in Maine check something out, or Nicole check something out, or Jane, or Lisa, or Marilyn, or whomever, check out another video, then all I have to do is send them a link to it. Otherwise, they have to log into the account and all of that. So it just saves us a step. If I have any questions and I'm going over your video and I need somebody to look at something that happens at 8 minutes and 20 seconds in, I can say, hey, take a look at this. Here's the link. Unlisted prevents anybody who doesn't have the login from seeing it and allows me to send a link. So that's the best way to upload them. Let's see. I don't need to see bathing. I don't need to see prep work. I don't need to see drying. What I do want to see is your actual grooming. If you want to do your sanitary work online, that's fine with me. If you want to do your nails online, that's okay too. I tended to do mine in the ring when I was competing, so whatever floats your boat, however that works for you. I do want to see the finished groom online, on video. I would like you to do some close-ups. Stack your dog, do one side, turn the dog around, do the other side. Give me a headshot up close from the side and from the front. If you can get above the dog, take a video down. If you can't do this with videos, then just take the pictures with your regular camera and send them to me. I'd like to see feet, underline, front, and rear. So again, both sides. Head from the side, head from the front, the ears, the feet, underline, chest, butt. Show me the tail, Just want to see the detail work, what I may not be able to see in the video. That said, if you have somebody who can hold your video camera while you're recording and walk around the dog and get me close-ups, that's perfect. I do need to see those, however, if you can get them. And a good bunch of before photos would be good too. It's not hard. It's actually a lot easier than traveling with a dog. So these are things I need to see. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. You don't need a microphone. I don't care if there's music going in the background. YouTube might. So they might give us a hard time if there's a lot of music in the background. But we'll see if that happens. We'll just accept responsibility for it and call it good. I think it's only a problem if you're trying to monetize, which we would not be. But I can't think of anything else, so hopefully that'll help you guys out. Again, just make sure that you're organized, that your camera's set up, that you know what it looks like, and that you have the login information if you don't already have a YouTube account. So there you have it. That's your brief synopsis on what I'm looking for and how to get it uploaded and what I want to see. We're ready to start practical certification. Short-legged terrier, long-legged terrier, non-sporting, hand strip is an add-on. It's not required. It's an add-on. Sporting. I think that's it. The health and safety class will be done shortly. There's nothing for you to videotape on that. That's all going to be watching me, watching Lisa, watching whomever does the classes, to watch them and then take a test. And we're doing written tests over the phone or over Messenger. So, happy weekend, happy videotaping, happy certification. When you're ready to certify, PM me and we'll get it set up, get you the information for login. And I really can't think of anything else. So I'm going to go home now. And I will see you next time. Have a great weekend.